like this video right now, or
hey, fuck you, man!
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ali, and today's video is gonna be super excited because new map Natch Der Untoten is coming in a COD mobile zombies mode. And in this video I wanna share with you guys all information that you literally need to know about the upcoming Natch Der Untoten map. And I wanna share with you guys some theories as well as some secrets. And there's a lot of things that you guys would be interested to know. And I'll also talk about release dates. So keep watching till the end. This video is really gonna be interesting for all of you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. Natch Der Untoten was introduced for the very first time in a World at War on PC and on consoles. And it was the very first map of COD mobile zombies history. And when it was released, there was not many features like right now today. Because it was very first map of zombies and they didn't have that much ideas to go and implement. There was no radio, even though there was no access to go outside of that building. But recently they gave us access. Now you guys can go outside of that building and you guys can enjoy the outside area as well in our COD mobile zombies. Because they want to make our COD mobile specific as well. But it was very first map, there was not many features. But they are giving us some extra features in our COD mobile as well. So now if you want to know how it is confirmed, so let me tell you, recently they gave us COD Mobile Garena test server by Garena version, and in that version they showed us this map and we could even play it. And the gameplay that you guys are watching right now is from my Call of Duty Mobile Garena test server. Now there's no access because the test is over, but the reason why they did not release it because there was a lot of bugs and glitches that they needed to go and fix, and right now they're working on it. And if you talk about the release date, then one of the leaker Murtablos, he recently asked Call of Duty mobile developers that when they're going to release Natch Der Untoten. In that answer, they actually didn't give us like release date, but after reading out their answer, I can clearly tell that they want a delay in our COD mobile zombies. But as it says that our new Natch Der Untoten map is coming in our download section, I think so. We'll see it in our season 3. I highly think so because they're like 99% chances we'll get new zombies map in our season 3. But maybe if they would delay a little bit more, they can even release our COD mobile zombies map in our season 4. So there's no official confirmation about release date, but yes, it is coming soon, guys. Stay tight.
February 12th. I heard hysterical shoutings from the laboratory next door. Staying in this damn place really makes me feel flustered.
So in our first radio on January 12th, some people came in our Natch Der Untoten during World at War, and they were doing some sort of experiment there, and they started living there because obviously they were working in our Natch Der Untoten, and one of them heard a hysterical shouting from the laboratory next door, and that place were actually making them threatened as well.
March 9th. Another batch of prisoners of war arrived at the airport. For God's sakes, how can they even use the living for experiments?
And in second radio, March 9, another batch of prisoners came because they were fighting, in World at War, and they were keeping prisoners in prison, and they were doing some weird kind of experiments on them. And in the second video, they're explaining that they're doing experiment, and they're even using their living rooms for experiment.
March 18th. That researcher who was responsible for picking up prisoners of war always locked himself in the room on the second floor.
In third radio, March 18, the researcher who was responsible for doing experiments and doing research on those prisoners, he always used to lock himself in the room of our second floor. We'll also go to their room and check out what things we're gonna find in that room. We're gonna solve whole theory, but fourth video is actually super interesting.
April 1st. The airport was destroyed by a monster. I should really get out of here.
It says, April 1st, the airport was destroyed by a monster. I should really get out of here. So it is clear that their experiment went out of control. And they were doing experiment in their living room. So obviously everyone who was there in their living room got infected by the virus. And then it gave born to a monster. It says a monster, which is clear that we're going to see Easter egg kind of boss like Jabako in our Natch Der Untoten as well. It's not gonna be Jabako, it's gonna be another boss, but I'll talk about it after telling you about the fifth radio.
April 2nd. Damn it, we're all trapped here. There are many oil drums around us.
And on 5th radio, April 2nd, now they're trapped there, the monster destroyed their plane, and they can see a lot of oil tanks surrounded by them, which is that outside yard area of our Natch Der Untoten map. So now guys, there's a room. If you guys come back here outside of our Natch Der Untoten map, there's a closed room. Nobody knows when we're gonna enter into that room. But before telling you the whole story about that room, but on 3rd radio, you know, it says the researcher logged himself on the room of 2nd floor. But if you go onto the 2nd floor, you guys can see on the door it says that shoot all those oil tanks, and then you guys would be able to unlock that door. And now if you guys shoot all those oil tanks which are in the yard of our Natch Der Untoten map, you guys would be able to unlock that door. Let's go blow all those tanks and then we'll see our door. Alright guys, look at that, our door is actually open now, and first thing that we can get in that room is on the table this diary, and in that diary everything that I told you guys, everything that is related to your radio is written out in it. If you want to take your time, pause the video and read the diary. And as well as you guys can find a teddy bear and a perk in that room, and teddy bear is a part of our Easter egg as well. Keep watching till end guys, I'm not done yet. I'm gonna share with you guys my theory, and then I'll tell you how you guys can find all those teddy bears. So there's a room outside of our building in the yard of our Natch Der Untoten map. This room is always closed, and I'm pretty sure soon we're going to see a brand new area just like our Zetsubo Shima and our Shinonima in our Natch Der Untoten as well. Because when Shinonima map came in our Garena test server in that time, for the very first time there was no Zetsubo Shima, but in beta version in that test server they actually gave us access a bit later into the Zetsubo Shima, and then we could go into that Zetsubo Shima and then turn on our generator and then flip our boss to Jubake. But they added that area in our test server, but this time this test server came for short period and we couldn't go inside that room. And I mean, it doesn't make sense guys, there's no other area where they can give us that generator or other secret things. So I'm pretty sure soon they will give us a new area just like Zetsubo Shima in our Natch Der Untoten map. Then we'll see a generator, we will be able to do some other stuff that are mainly to flip our boss in Natch Der Untoten. So which boss is gonna be flipped? So according to Mother Boss, I don't know if it's gonna be our permanent boss or if it's gonna be our flipped boss, but 3 different bosses got revealed by Murder Boss, and those were found from the game file itself. One of them is Butcher, other one is Cerebrus and Butcher together. Cerebrus is on the shoulder of Butcher. So what do I think? Alone Butcher is gonna be a little bit weak, so it's gonna be our permanent boss. But once you wanna go and do Easter egg by shooting on those radios, turning on generators, shooting on those teddy bears, you guys would be able to flip that boss to Butcher and Cerebrus on that shoulder. Butcher boss is not just a rumor, it was leaked by Call of Duty Garena officially as well. And you know, long time ago I made a video talking about those comics that Call of Duty Garena gave us, and in those comics we could see whole storyline, as well as in that picture, look at that guys, we can see our Butcher boss. So I'm pretty sure those comics were meant to be for our Natch Der Untoten map, because they have planned every single thing, but they wanna keep us hyped and they wanna make a schedule for our updates. But everything was planned already guys. And in that picture you guys can clearly see we have a different kind of laboratory, and our Shinonima laboratory does not look like this one honestly guys. So I'm pretty sure this guy, this is the researcher who's doing experiment, as well as this laboratory is gonna be a part of our Natch Der Untoten map, because it is actually making sense. It is a new thing and we haven't seen anything like this in our Shinonima map yet. But if they release something, it means there is a link for that link with our Natch Der Untoten map. So now how our comics are actually linked, you know, when we play our Natch Der Untoten map, they show us like 6-second long teaser in which it is attending a cell phone. Come for help. And in those comics we can also see their cell phone, and it is also says they come for help. So what do I think? In that comics line we can clearly see whole storyline, and they are even showing us now storyline clips in our Natch Der Untoten map. Maybe this new zombies map will bring new storyline in our exclusive member zombies. I'm super pumped, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this new upcoming storyline. Yes guys, new map is coming, Butcher is gonna be the boss, as well as we're going to see new Easter egg. And now if you guys wanna see how you guys can find all those teddy bears, then here are some locations. You guys will find one underneath our stairs, you guys will find one on the truck, and you guys can shoot on it by going onto the second floor, and one is in our plane, and one is in our second floor in that secret room that we have to open by shooting on those oil tanks. And there's another teddy bear, or maybe there's just like 4. Yeah, I guess there's like 4 teddy bears. So that's it for today. Keep supporting, join my Discord server, my Instagram for stay updated. I'll catch you guys in my next COD video. Remember, peace, love, and unity. My name is Ali, and I'm signing off.